Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. I am Darian. Today I want to address this topic of taking care of yourself being selfish. Absolutely not. Actually, taking care of myself has changed my life for the better. I know we are taught that we have to just run to every beck and call, everybody that needs us. We have to do what they say and help them out and all of this at the expense of our own selves. But once I stopped doing that, my life changed for the better. Once I started to make sure that I was okay before I continued to pour into everybody else's cup, things got better for me. I am a person who has a history of running to people's beck and calls. If somebody around me has a problem, if somebody around me needs prayer, if somebody around me needs a favor, somebody around me needs advice, guess who they were calling? Me. And guess what I used to do? Drop everything to try to help them. And then I went through a season where it was like, I realized that these same people that I continuously were pouring into, they were not pouring back into me. They did not check on me to see when I needed help. I assumed they felt that I was the strong person or the strong friend. So they didn't feel the need to come check on me and see about me. And once the revelation hit, it was like, I have to take care of myself. I have to make sure that I'm good because these people are making sure they're good. And how they're making sure they're good is they're coming to me to drain me of what I have to offer so that they're good. These people did not pour back into me. These people did not refresh me. So now I have to make sure that I do that for myself before I even think about helping somebody else. Am I saying that if somebody calls and needs something, that you can't help them out anymore or you can't be of any good to them anymore? No, I'm not saying that. But I do think it would be of benefit to use discernment to know who to help and who not to help in any given moment. I definitely do believe that things in life can shape our experiences, and I believe that sometimes this need to be everybody's savior can come from so many different things. You could be somebody who has been rejected, and so now because you've been rejected by so many people, it's easy for you to now do what you feel like they need done or help them with what you feel like they need help with so that you can be accepted and liked. Or let's say maybe you grew up in a household where you had a lot of siblings. Maybe your parents were working a lot. And so you were in charge of taking care of your siblings. You could be the oldest or close to being the oldest. And you felt the need that you had to take care of everybody's needs. So sometimes life situations can cause us to pick up these habits. I know that some people may consider it selfish for a person to now focus on their own selves, even as an adult. Maybe you may feel guilty if you move out and move away from family or people that were benefiting from you in a way. Maybe now that you start to take more care of and put more effort into how you look, you feel guilty because those that were around you didn't really do that. And so now it may look like, to them that you're changing in a negative way, but you feel better when you look better. You present yourself to the world differently when you look better. You're no longer shrinking and hiding because you feel like your hair isn't done or you didn't do any skincare, or if you wear makeup, put on makeup, whatever the situation may be. You could be guilt tripped to believe that that is a bad thing now that you are putting more effort into yourself. You may be guilt tripped into believing that now that you don't pick up the phone as much, and this is something that actually I don't know if I really felt guilty about not really answering the phone, but it did take me some time to go from one place to the next. Just because someone calls you every week and wants to talk about their life for 2 to 3 hours a week and not offer you any advice, not offer you any help, but they just want whatever you have to say for their life, for them to not actually do what you have to say, but they also just want to vent for hours, You do not have to allow that into your life anymore. All it took was me getting a revelation, and I cut that out. And I quickly saw that those people that were draining me, that were using me, did not really want me for me. They wanted me for what they could benefit from me. They basically were getting coaching, and I'm not a therapist, but in their mind, I guess they were getting their therapy sessions by calling me and just talking to me for hours. But once I realized that I was being drained, and I said no, things changed for the better. I started to no longer allow myself to feel guilty. Just because I had the tools to help others didn't mean that those tools were supposed to be used on those people. The tools that I have to help others, I am called to other people to help. And so the people around you, the people in your life, they will use whatever they can use for the benefit of their life. And think about it. Whenever you go out to somewhere, to a place, if they have something out that's for free, it could be candy, it can be maybe a goodie bag, whatever it is. When things are left out for free, most people are going to grab it, even if they feel like it's not really that great of an item that's left out for free. Most people are going to take that free item because it's right there, because they can, whether they use it or not. So why am I allowing myself to be out here to be picked apart and picked on for free and used for free, only to be thrown right back empty, only to be thrown right back, not able to now care for myself efficiently because I poured everything out. So now on this side of life, where I make sure I'm good, where I make sure what I need is taken care of, did I get up? And for me, what's important in my life is getting up, washing my face, doing my self-care, and then get my day started, having my coffee. Before I get on the phone and talk to anybody, have I done those things? Before somebody hits me up and say, hey, let's go do this and do that, have I done the things that make me feel good as a person? And does that mean you can't have a break in your schedule? No, but you know what you need for your cup to be filled. Have I prayed and did my own journaling and self-reflection and things like that before I allow somebody to get on the phone with me and take up all my time talking about all their problems every week? Have I even spent time for my own self? Because what benefit am I going to be to you if I haven't even done that for myself? That reminds me of the concept, I hear this pretty frequently, of how when you're on an airplane, if there's an emergency, they have you put on your mask first, because you cannot help anybody else if you aren't good, if you're not here, okay? So this is the same thing in everyday life, in the real world. I cannot help you if I am not good. I cannot be of service to you for you to come and cry on my shoulder if I am not good. And a lot of what was not making me good was pouring myself out too much, giving myself out too much. So sometimes in life, people will try to say that, oh, it's selfish because you didn't run after them and help them or do this or do that. And that can go in so many different scenarios and things. But do not allow yourself to be guilt tripped for what is best for you. Do not allow yourself to be guilt tripped for taking care of yourself. Most people have become accustomed to not taking care of themselves. So when they come across somebody who does take care of themselves, who does have boundaries, and having boundaries is one of the best ways to take care of yourself emotionally, because you're not allowing people to come in and out of your space and, do all these different things and ruffle feathers and all these things in your life. When you have boundaries, there is a limit that people can have with you. They know that I cannot cross this, and if I cross this, there's going to be a consequence. So boundaries is one of the best ways I have found to take care of yourself emotionally. Take care of yourself physically. I'm making sure I'm getting my workouts in when I need my workouts in. If I've had one too many social outings, and I notice that if I go out again this week, it's going to cause me to gain some more weight, It's okay if I say no. If I have been stressed out for a week, but I feel like I need a spa day, I need a day to myself to do whatever I need to do. Maybe I just don't want to talk to anybody for the day, but I have someone calling me saying that they need me to hang out with them, and I don't have to feel pressure to chase after people anymore. I don't have to feel that pressure to feel like if I don't run to this beck and call, that everything is gonna fall apart. They will be okay. There are other people out here. There are other people that can help. So once I started to operate in that way and start to do what's best for me, then things started to get better. Things started to transform in my life. If being around certain people is not good for me mentally, my mental health is not in a good place after continuously coming into interactions with certain people, no matter who they are, and my intentions are pure towards them, I don't have to continue to interact with these people. I don't have to continue to come around these people. And so adopting these things into my life, taking care of myself mentally, physically, and emotionally has allowed me to reach a better place. It has actually allowed me to function now better in my everyday life because I am good, because I am taken care of, because I'm not pouring from an empty place, because I'm not burning off of fumes, but I am fueled, I am filled up. So the message that I wanted to have highlighted for this video for you to get is that if you feel guilty about taking care of yourself, or you just have not taken care of yourself, it is okay to take care of yourself. You actually will find that when you are good, when you are in a place of peace, you are better able to be of good service to other people. But when you're constantly allowing yourself to burn off of whatever fumes you have left, because you have allowed yourself to pour out to the point to where you don't even take care of your own self anymore, that can eventually lead you to being in a not good place and a not good space. All right, you guys, they are outside cutting the grass. I don't believe it's my grass, but I'm taking that as a sign that this is the end of the video. I hope that this inspires you to take care of yourself and to see your value and to see that you can still be a help to others by first helping yourself. So have a great day, and I thank you for watching. Bye.